tonight because that happens. Okay, you guys, thank you for jumping on tonight to this vision casting Zoom. So if you have spent any time with me in the last month, then some of the stuff you have heard, because what I get excited about bubbles out of my mouth. And I'm actually going to share my screen here and do a little PowerPoint. But so I've been in this business for 5 years, and oh my gosh, it's been a roller coaster of I guess learning, like so much learning, and trying to like find that sweet spot of how do you actually do social marketing and be successful without it running your life and without feeling like you're always like hustling. Like how do you do this? Like we see people like go to the top and they feel like they are like the exception to the rule. Well, I am not wanting that. Like I don't want this team to be the exception. Like I want all of us to achieve whatever goal it is that we set out for ourselves. So late summer, early fall, I set out to find out that information. Like, how can we do this better? What organizing do we need to do? And I didn't listen to like Plexus people. I listened to like outsiders that are like professionals with social marketing. And so I dove feet first in getting trained on this stuff. And, you know, if you've heard about like branding and, you know, like attraction marketing, like there's so much noise, like algorithm and pillars and like all these words, and what do they actually add up to mean? And then seriously, one day, just one day, it was clear. And I was like, oh my gosh, I get it. Like I'm understanding this. And I think I'm understanding how to have my team succeed with their goals too. And so diving further, creating systems, like systems, if you've been around for a while, have been like a hot word. Like we got this system, we got this system. But the thing about a system is you have to actually like adopt it and use it in order for it to be successful. So I knew that it had to be simple, okay? So that's where we're going with this. We want it to be simple. So let me share my screen here and go to PowerPoint. Awesome, Eden's yelling. I'm single mom-in-it right now. That's awesome. Okay. All right, so I think I'm just gonna leave it like this so that I can still kind of see you guys. Okay, so 2021 vision casting. Seriously, I just wanna say thank you again for showing up tonight. Like I'm just super excited to have these faces in particular on here tonight. Like I feel like it's like God ordained, but a sustainable business plan that fits into your life. On Instagram today, if you guys know Katie Ann and I did just like a 25-minute Instagram live, I guess you would say, about how we got into the business. And something that just came out of my mouth that is so true is that this business fits into my life well. Now, I haven't always balanced it, but it fits into my life because I can do it anywhere and at any time. I just have to prioritize it. So that's the goal, okay? Where focus grows, energy follows. That's a quote that I found on Pinterest, and I love it because you and your business and your goals are the focus. It's all about what's going to work for you. And you're going to decide that, and I'm going to be back up and here to support you, but you are the focus. Like at the end of 2021, I will have failed if you don't meet your goals. So I'm looking nowhere but there, only at you guys. Like I'm not even working that closely with my upline anymore. Of course, Casey and I still do things, but I'm not even working that closely with my upline or my sidelines. I've told everybody, like, this is the year for my team to succeed. Okay, customer care. This is an area that kind of can get a bad rap because like, when does it ever stop? Like when does it ever stop? Like when can you say, okay, you're on your own, like you're good, like high five, you passed. Okay, so I want you to think about this in like through the lens of like Chick-fil-A. Like they always, you know, have the reputation that they give really great customer care. So that's kind of what we want to do. Now, if you printed off my Plexus notebook, you guys, it's the notebook that we have always wanted. All the things are in there. Jess is shaking her head. In the back, there are pages of like, each one of your level 1 ambassadors or your customers would get a page, okay? And actually, let me see if I can just show you what I'm talking about here. Did my screen change for you? Is it changing for you as I do this? Okay. It's in here. Rather than tell you, I'm going to show you. This is the notebook, by the way. Okay. Here it is. The customer care sheet. So that might be kind of little for you. Let me see. And so what's on it is their name, their join date, the products that they ordered, their regimen. So like right off the bat, you're organized. You don't have to like keep getting back in your virtual office and saying, when did they join again? What did they order again? What do I need to tell them how to take it? It's right here. You're organized from the beginning. Okay. You added them to a 3-way chat with your sponsor if that's something that you want to incorporate into your business. Invite them to the team pages, invite them to a team chat if that's appropriate. This is a new one, but I think it's a really important touch, is to write them a handwritten note or like a little gift of some kind, just to say, hey, thanks for trusting me. Welcome to the team. Or, you know, I'm really excited that you're here. And then you would fill this out. Okay. So after they get their products, just write the date and you're going to do these wellness checks on them. Okay. And then after this 6 weeks, if they are good to go, then you're just maintaining with them, like, you know, talking to them on their statuses like once a month or something, checking in with them. There's no more like close hand holding. Okay. So that is the goal. By week 6, your close customer care isn't that hand holding anymore because you were intentional for those first 6 weeks. Does that make sense? So a lot of this is about being intentional in the beginning so that we have freedom afterward. So let me go back to the original PowerPoint. Okay. This is something that I'm really excited about. Okay. Welcome packages. So I don't mean the welcome packs that Plexus is sending out. I mean in the form of customer care, like what that might look like. A handwritten note. Sarah, if you guys don't know Sarah, back right there, cutie patootie, college student, super creative. She was like, you know, what'd be really fun is if we gave them like a custom like sticker that they could put on their hydro flask or on the back of their laptop, or like something that gets their attention. That's just an idea, but we want to put something together to mail them out. Now, something scalable so that if you add 20 people to your team in a month, that it's not costing you $100 to send out this little thing. It's just a little special touch that our team is going to do to stay ahead of the curve, ahead of the customer care, okay? So this is not busy work. This is literally like customer care is like a secret sauce, right? So showing you care with messages. So what I mean by that is this next thing. We're going for the word of mouth referral. We want people to say, you should join underneath Jess. Like basically like building trust with people so that they give a word of mouth referral. They're not scared to say, oh, Plexus, or like sharing anything, because they know that you're legit. They know that you've taken care of them. You've earned their trust in a super like profesh way, not like overselling to them and like begging for them to stay consistent with their products. No, like that ship has sailed. We're professionals with this. Like we are showing them how to be successful with their products. We have a plan to do that with our customer care. And it is what it is. We're going for that word of mouth referral. Does that make sense? Like that's the kind of people that we want to be. Okay. Attraction marketing. Don't get scared. This is easier than it sounds. It's literally like your face. Okay, it's literally like your face. But what attraction marketing takes is building up trust with your audience. So it means showing up. It does. It doesn't mean you have to be on your phone every single day, all day, but it means like you're showing up in your stories or you're making a post regularly so that you stay in front of people's faces so they can learn what your brand is all about. It's all about you and your interests and what's going on in your life. They want to see that. So I have developed a branding session, you guys, and this is a 2-hour Zoom, me and you. We talk about what you're going to talk about on social media and what all is involved in that. It has to do with pillars and daily rhythms, and it's an involved thing, but you'll feel empowered afterward because you are you. It has to be a one-on-one thing because you are your brand, okay? Also with attraction marketing, we want to have some planned content. If you've been around for a while, you know we are on a hamster wheel. We've been on a hamster wheel for a long time. Post, and then we post, and then we got to post again, and then follow up with that person. And like, it just goes like this. And that's what we don't want to do in 2021. It's not sustainable. Not for me, not for you. It's not sustainable. So we have to do some organizing and some legwork in the beginning in order to hop off that hamster wheel and do this with peace. So we're going to plan content. Okay, I call them blog posts, but basically what I do is I open up a blank Word document and I write little captions. And so I have, I don't know, 20 or something that I've just slowly written so that I can add value, not in a rush. Okay, we can talk more about that. But, and then Plexus goes into your stories or your posts very naturally. It's just a very natural, organic sharing because we all take the products every day. So it's easy to like show that you're mixing up your drink, or it's easy at bedtime to like show like your palm of the supplements and what they do for you. Like that's what we're going for. Just naturally sharing, just like we do anywhere else. Okay, organization, CEO style. And I know there's some of you on this Zoom tonight where you're like, organization, give it to me. Like, I need to feel organized. And this is seriously, it's so important. And honestly, 5 years in, I'm just being able to wrap my mind around it. But a daily rhythm. So a daily rhythm is basically the things, how your day is going, what you're already doing, and then the things that you want to prioritize, you kind of give them space in your day. So it's different than time blocking. It's different than scheduling in that it's not life or death if your rhythm, if your flow doesn't go exactly the way you want it to go each day. Okay. So we could go over that more, but basically as far as how it relates to business is there's a part of your day where you have the rhythm to work your business. And what that does is it gives you accountability to check in and out of work and check in and out of life. Like it's so important, obviously, that you go live your life. Plexus is not our lives. It's just part of it. So it just gives some accountability. And then this might be the thing that maybe I'm most excited about is the workflow. So one of the people in the fall that I have been learning from is a copywriter. She's a professional copywriter and also, so she has a full-time business, but she's also a mom. And so what she does is she takes a day of the week and gives it a theme. So for example, Tuesdays is like your creative day. So that's maybe where you would take some like batch photos of yourself, or like maybe play with reels, or just sit down and think about like different post ideas, or maybe you write out some content. And then Thursdays would be like your business keeping, like, okay, I'm going to get in there on Thursdays and look at everybody with credit card declines or less than 100 PV. And so if you're doing that on Thursday, you don't have to do that on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You know what I mean? Like during your daily rhythm, you don't have to say, what do I need to do for work now? Because if it's Wednesday, you know, it's already planned because you picked a theme for each one of your days. There's so much freedom in being that type of organized. Also, that Plexus notebook will help you get organized as far as like customer care and your goals and how you want to post. It's all in there. Now, this one I'm just starting to use. It's not new, but new to me. It's called Planoly. And basically, it lets you schedule your social media posts. It's like, what is it, like $8 a month or something? But it lets you hop off the hamster wheel because the algorithms like you to post around the same time every day, but that's not always feasible. So that lets you upload your photo and your caption to Planoly, and then you pick when you want it to post and it does it. How awesome is that? So again, it takes a little bit of legwork to plan posts to get to know the app, but then you're ahead of the game. Okay, new ambassadors, you guys. Support is coming for your new ambassadors. You are not alone with this, okay? So those of you that were around when Brooke Kleberger did our mid-month motivation, Brooke is a Sapphire in Ohio. Super sweet, smart girl. And they have a group called Start with Silver where there's units. And basically, any new ambassador that would like to get their products paid for, they go in there and they learn as they want to learn. So there's like, it's like a huge cheerleading page, like show us your first post. This is how you make a first post. Super organized, super attractive. People are always encouraging. It's really like a fun spot to be. And then some of you are already on this, but the Plexus Philosophy Instagram page. So that's hooked up to my Instagram account, and really it's underutilized at this point. I want to do more info on that. I'm going to be planning the content on there so that it's valuable, so that you feel comfortable adding your ambassadors to that page and knowing that they're going to receive value and education that's going to help them be successful with their products. Also, text message marketing is coming. I don't know exactly what that's going to look like yet, and it's not going to be blasting people, but it's coming. So it might look like sharing promotions, sharing about their perks, things like that, things that are like pertinent. Because I don't know about you, but I check my texts way more than I check my email. Okay, thinking about this, and where do you want to grow? For me, it's Instagram. Facebook, I've been there for a long time, and I don't know, it's kind of my warm market, I would say. And so I want to grow over on Instagram, but it doesn't matter which platform you're growing on or you're focusing on, engagement is huge. So you commenting at least 3 words on their statuses and their stories, it does a couple things. It gets your posts in front of them and it builds a genuine relationship. So that's what we want to do. So really like 15 minutes a day of just engaging, like focused engaging with the people that you want to engage with would be a game changer for your business. Okay, graphics, you guys. Okay, the graphics are you. Like, we are selling a lifestyle of social marketing and how it fits into our lives and how the products make us feel so much better. And people really want to see you. That builds trust if they see your face with the brand, okay? So you can do special pictures of the products. Like I took these so that it doesn't look just like I don't know, like a standard photo that Plexus sent us or something. Like it just looks a little bit more like, I don't know, different. And then since I took these pictures, it's a reusable graphic. So now I can add information on these and post it to my stories. You know what I mean? Like we want all of our work to have a big impact. So if I'm going to take pictures, I want to be able to add things to it like education. So we don't need to do a bunch of like fancy selling graphics anymore. There really is freedom in showing just your face because your face is always with you. So it's easy to do that, okay? I also want you guys to know that I hired a virtual assistant, and I did that with you in mind because our team needs support, virtual office support running reports, customer service support, sending out letters and welcomes and that kind of thing. So this is an investment in you. I did this for you, and obviously it helps me too, but I'm really excited about what she can teach me about customer service and about all of these reports. And so I feel like it's just another layer of the 2021 focus, which is you in your business. Okay, managing expectations. Okay, so what this does is it allows for the hustle pressure to be gone. If you've been around, you know it's the end of the month and there's a promotion and this and that, and it can be so exciting, but it can also be exhausting. And we don't want to hustle like that all the time. So if we manage our expectations to be like, okay, I'm going to plan all this, I'm going to organize myself, I'm not going to feel rushed into the next thing, that's not my style, then you put in what you get out, obviously. But if we can work smarter and more organized, it's going to help you by 1,000%. Okay, so you're not going to go sapphire in 1 year by working 10 hours a week. Right? Like we all are on the same page about that. People that go that quick, they're doing a lot more. And that's, of course, right? So the time that we do have to work our business, we want to work it smart and have it make an impact. So leadership. I have to tell you about this, you guys, and some of you already did, but unintentionally, Casey and I have been doing everything for everybody. And we've just relied on each other because we've been together since the beginning. And while we felt like, I felt like I had to, it really isn't the case. I really feel like I've squashed a lot of people's skills and gifts by just doing it. Just let me run the event. Let me make that graphic. Let me run that report. Let me tell you about your perks. Like, I don't know. I guess maybe it made me feel like I was in control or something. I don't know, but I'm done with that. And so we're creating opportunities for you guys to lead and shine, and whatever your gifts are, there's a place for them here on this team. And I'm really, really excited to see all of you just go with that. So there's a mentorship program. This is something that I'm leading. It's a 3-part thing, an hour Zoom for 3 weeks. And basically it's like Plexus 102. Okay, it's not 101, but it's like 102. And there's some leadership in there. So what the plan is, the organized plan is you go through that mentorship program. It's a 3-hour investment. And then from there, you lead. And leading looks like helping with the Start with Silver group, helping run the Plexus philosophy page, or doing a team call, things like that, where it's your thing. It's your like baby, so to speak. Like you're going to be able to shine, in whatever it is that your gifts are. So it's really important to have creativity in the business, whatever that looks like to you. If it is like life-giving to you to run reports, then there needs to be a themed day where you do that. If it's life-giving to you to do Zooms or to do batch photographs, like it's just really important to find that life-giving thing to you in work. So I really want to focus on encouraging that for you. And then it's important to know your strengths and to be able to have room to grow in them and to let them shine. So that's part of the 2021 focusing in on you, is it's all about you. And I loved this quote by Eleanor Roosevelt. It takes as much energy to wish as it does to plan. And that just really hits me in the feels, because like all this time, it's like I've been working while we're wishing, right? But there's a season and a time where planning needs to happen. And that time is right now, like taking a step back from any type of hustle and just getting organized and planning. What does it look like to work this business in peace? So I hope you guys are picking up what I'm putting down as far as the peace vibe that we're going for. And yes, there's going to be learning curves, but it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. I feel like as I look around the screen, I see people with dreams and skills and goals and a reason to work the business. And I'm just telling you, I'm here to be your hype girl, to give you every tool that you would need, and to be your hype girl. That's what I got for you. That's my 2021 vision. Do you have any questions, thoughts, anything at all? I'd love to hear.
No, but that was really great.
Thank you. You're my hype girl. Does it all make sense? Oh,
It does. Oh no, go ahead. I'm an organization kind of girl, so you got me with some of that stuff. Maybe a little.
I know. I'm serious. I totally thought of you. I'm like, oh, Tracy would be so good at this part. Tracy would be so good at this part. It's totally your jam. And like, just like full transparency, Tracy, do you feel like some of the lack of organization previously made you feel like?
Yeah, it was too much. I just stopped. I shut down when it was like, I couldn't keep up with all the people that I had. I had no way of controlling who I was talking to, when I was talking to them. And I lost them.
Yeah. 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 And so it's like that defeat sets in and it's like, well, I don't want to do that again. I don't want to feel that way again or let people down again or, you know, whatever it is. So yeah, we're done with that. I'm on your page. Anybody else? Thoughts? Questions? Shelly, I can't wait to hear what you think.
Big secret.
Oh, you're funny. That it, guys? I worked myself up into a sweat talking so fast for so long. Okay, I hope it wasn't overwhelming to you to hear about like just all the changes and stuff. I think it's going to be so good. You know, leg work in the beginning to get our minds wrapped around it. And we can do that. We can like take the time to like understand and wrap our minds around the vision. I think that's going to be really powerful for us in the end. So that's it. Message me your thoughts. You won't say them out loud. All right. That's it.
Thanks, Carrie.
Thank you. Bye, girls.
Bye.